Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at when older women regret hitting the wall. But let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
We're like very single.
Why would you say you guys are single?
High expectations and men not meeting those expectations.
Would you say your expectations are unrealistic though?
No, I think for my age, I make good money, I'm not a flop, I take good care of myself. Not everyone's bringing that to the table.
So what are you expecting him to bring to the table?
Make as much money as I do, be able to take care of me, and not be a flop, not talk to other women. And most guys want options, and that sucks.
How much would he have to bring to the table? You're more?
200.
So you want a guy that makes 200K?
Yeah.
And I've got 50 bucks in my wallet and want to use them to buy a Miami mansion with a pool. See, now we're both delusional.
So it's now been about 3 months since me and my ex split, and I'm realizing that I cannot afford my lifestyle. So much to the point where I actually miss that ugly cheater so much right now. Let that be the last time I decide to play detective or ask too many questions, because I can't do this. I really can't.
The real breakup wasn't with her ex, it was with his bank account.
Put a finger down if you independent and don't need it. I'm literally on the side of the road in North Carolina, and I don't have nobody to call to help me. And what's crazy is I've been stuck on the side of the road for at least 40 minutes, and ain't nobody stopped yet. I'm telling you, I kid you not, if I was in South Carolina and I'm stuck on the road for 15 minutes and I'm already changing my tire already by myself in South Carolina, people gonna stop regardless. I'm like, do you need some help? And I mean, it ain't really nobody obligation to stop on the side of the road to help anybody. But damn, and I just want to say, like, I don't have nobody. Like, what the
Well, it's easy to be a boss babe when everything's going right. This is your chance to be strong and independent, miss. Enjoy.
I'm a single mom to a 2-year-old, and let me tell you where I've gone wrong in every dating situation I've been in since becoming a mother. So I've been in 1.5 relationships since having my son. We're not gonna talk about the half. We're just gonna focus on the one. Number one mistake, no dating process. I feel like I want a family and I want a unit and I want to be loved so bad. I ignore the dating process. When in reality, this is something that is so necessary. And upon reflection, I need it. I need a dating process. You need to be courted by a man. If you want a high value man, if you want a man to match your energy as a confident, successful woman, they need to court you.
Lady, you're the unhealed single mom of a 2-year-old toddler. How about some common sense?
Why is it that when you are a woman in your 40s and you go out, the first thing that people ask is, are you married and do you have children? Why is it the normal to expect that? And when I say no, I'm single and I don't have children, people look at me like I have leprosy or something. Like, it is okay that I am a woman in my 40s and I don't have children by choice. I'm happy and I'm okay with that, and everyone else should be too. So, yeah.
I believe her. She's single by choice. Probably not her choice, though.
You out here letting everybody out. These dudes can't pull out a driveway. And now you gonna blame me because you collecting baby daddies like Infinity Stones, fam.
They'll really blame men, hookup culture, dating apps, toxic masculinity, the planets, and even the devil before pointing the finger at themselves. How wild is that?
I don't like to get on here and bash, but what the is this?
And you ain't never seen 36 look this good. Is what? Oh, okay.
Ladies, I'm a firm believer of having confidence, but don't have confidence this much where you walk outside looking like this, thinking you look very attractive, because you don't. That is unhealthy. I know shorty's knees hurt. Bruh, you need to put down burgers and these high-calorie foods and go to the gym and work out. And then maybe everybody else on the internet wouldn't lie to you, because whoever her friends are lying. That's nasty. And you want to get married. Pack it up.
What a terrible day to have eyes. Next video, please.
What's your age, ladies?
We're both 45.
45.
Why do you think she's still single?
She's very picky.
What are some of her standards?
She wants someone to be very polished, I would say, put together. She needs them to have a plan, not only in their own life, but for her as well.
How much money does he need to make?
Good question.
No set amount of money.
So he could be making $45K as a manager at Moxie's?
No, don't be crazy.
Why does that make me crazy, though?
That's crazy talk. That's
So-
poverty here.
So what's your minimum in Miami?
I don't know. Gotta have a lot of savings, 401k, robust stuff. I don't know.
Does he need to match you or be higher?
Grossly exceed what I'm bringing.
Okay. So Bob,
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. I have a lot of money.
ballpark figure then, where would he need to be?
At least 150 in Miami.
Yeah, at least 150. I think we're of a certain age. It's not that hard to do that.
Lady, I'll keep it simple. The men you want don't want you, and there's nothing you can really do about it.
211 first dates. 211. I've been dating 198 months.
Something is wrong with you!
If you can't find a decent man in well over 16 years of dating, men might not be the issue.
In addition to body count, men also care about age.
That's another weird thing that just is the way the world works.
It's not weird.
It's weird.
It's not explainable necessarily, or at least
Well,
I can't.
I can
you?
articulate
Yeah.
why men care about it.
Yeah,
It comes
that
down
makes
to
sense.
fertility.
Yeah.
Young women are more fertile. A man who's 40 doesn't want to date a woman who's 40 because the chance
Yeah.
that she's going to be able to conceive and bring the pregnancy to term and have a healthy baby, the
Sense.
chance of birth defects starts increasing dramatically after 35. The chance of miscarriage after 35 is quite high.
What are your thoughts, I guess? I'm curious on the difference between like when an older woman dates a lot younger guy versus like
I think they're both totally fine. I think generally speaking, though, men are more often shamed if a guy who's 30 is
I
dating
agree.
a 20-year-old. A lot of women want to claim that that's somehow like predatory, or even
Yeah.
we've had women come on the show and claim it's P word. We have a word for women dating younger men. It's cougars.
It's perfectly fine when women have preferences, but when men have them, we're evil misogynists, aren't we?
My girlfriend has shared custody with her ex of her 4-year-old little boy. And she said every time he comes home from a visit, he doesn't listen, he's throwing fits, he's aggressive, he's just all over the place crying. She's like, I don't know what to do to make the transition easier, and I don't know why he's doing this. And I said, all I can do is tell you what I've been through with similar things. And the first thing I always try to do is put myself in my kid's shoes. And if he is going to his dad's house and his dad's very, very, very stern, he can't let his emotions out. He can't say how he really feels. He's scared to get in trouble. He's like, ugh. And then he gets home and he's with the person that he feels safest.
So let's go ahead and burst the bubble on this video. I hear this all the time, how these single mothers claim that they're the safe space for their kids, so their kids can act like little... You're not the safe space, okay? The reality of the situation is the chances are the kid is acting out this way because he doesn't want to be at your house. He wants to be at dad's house, but he doesn't have the words to tell you. He doesn't have the ability to explain that to you. So he acts out. He acts up. He's disrespectful. That's the truth of the matter. This isn't that hard to figure out, but instead of looking at yourself in the mirror and going, maybe I'm the problem, you guys just want to blame dad. That's the problem.
The mental gymnastics they'll use to try and dodge accountability are truly next level.
I'm 43 years old, and I have been single for about 3 years. About 3.5 years ago, the person who I have a baby with, him and I split up. It's because things have happened. People evolve at different rates, or sometimes just stuff happens. For me, it was really important for my child to see that everyone deserves happiness, and for her to see what real love is like. So I do talk a lot about being single on here, and truth be told, I'm not. I met somebody September of 2024, and there have been times where we have not been all the way together by way of circumstance, but also just because there's been some kind of wonky things that have happened thus far in the relationship. I am not going to divulge those wonky things, but
I do understand them. I, for one, go into fight or flight very, very easily. And that is just because of unhealed stuff, I think, from last relationships. I used to go into fight really easily, and now it's flight. So anything that happens that I don't like, I'm like, bye.
43-year-old unhealed single mom that's a flight risk when things get difficult. Wow, sounds like a real catch, doesn't she?
I don't know if I'm gonna actually post this, but earlier this year, I told my husband I wanted a divorce.
So this woman's currently going viral for this video she made where she said that she asked her husband for a divorce but hasn't gone through with it yet because, in her words, he is perfect. It's just that there's something missing. She goes on to ask TikTok if anyone else has ever felt that way in their marriages, and if so, how they went on to fix it. But people were having a hard time giving advice because it didn't make sense. So he's perfect, but also not good enough? Like, here were some comments that I found particularly noteworthy. Your story is my story. Then 20 years later, turns out I was just bored and immature. Worst mistake of my life, divorcing a good man. When I filed for divorce, the last word I would use to describe him would be perfect. Girl, if you have a good man, stay with him. A lot of people started speculating that maybe she had already been unfaithful, that she was the problem, and people even found her husband to warn him what she was posting about him, to which she made a video saying that he knows and doesn't care. And ladies, I just need to womansplain something about men real quick. If a man says that he doesn't care, he either genuinely doesn't care or he knows that the inevitable fallout from expressing any opposing belief is not going to be worth the battle, so he just pretends he doesn't care. In this case, though, I'm gonna guess it's the latter because you've literally described him as a perfect husband, and yet to you, he's still not good enough. It's like he's damned if he does, damned if he doesn't. Or maybe I'm wrong and he genuinely does not mind his marital issues being made into a public spectacle for complete strangers to judge and interfere with. But honestly, if you already have 3 kids with a guy and you still can't figure out why you don't like him, it might be you. You might be the problem.
When perfect is still not perfect enough for her, then yeah, I think she's the problem.
Okay, I need you to understand what you just said. The man I chose to marry and make a baby with, because his love language is different than mine, I'm choosing to leave him, and then I want to level up from him.
Yeah, and
I need you to listen.
Okay.
Because you guys often tell yourselves good lies.
Okay.
To a man, I'm hearing a problematic woman. I'm hearing a woman who says, I bring something to the table, and almost one of the first things out of your mouth is your career. I just say we don't care about your career or your money because you don't spend it on us.
Honestly, just let her go level up, be empowered, and find herself. She'd honestly be doing that man a favor.
A lot of women out here that get past 30 and realize, damn, I miss my man. I'm single. I have no man. I'm sitting out here trying to act like I'm a boss babe in front of all these dang young women, but really I'm at home. They want to hug. They by themselves. They struggling because it's hard to be single.
Women just love performing for other women, don't they? Maybe that's why they're always looking for something real.
Like you've been here before.
Yes.
Do you have an update?
No, I don't have an update. I want to do it again.
Okay, well, what happened? What was the experience?
It wasn't no experience.
No one reached out to you?
Well, they reached out to me, but they wasn't right.
What was wrong with them?
What was wrong with them?
Yes.
There was a lot of older men. I know I'm my age, but...
How old are you?
I'm 73.
And you didn't want nobody around your age?
No. Because men around my age thinking I'm full of excuse the French, but they think I'm full of which I'm not.
So what age range do you want to date, Carol?
50 to maybe 70.
Okay. Did any man between 50 and 70 reach out to you?
No.
So Carol, if a man in that age group doesn't want to date you back, what you gonna do?
I can't do nothing.
So would you date the man that wants to date you around your age then?
No.
Okay.
Because all they want to do is lay in the bed. And I'm very active. I don't want no ugly man.
No ugly man. Okay.
No.
Let's do the Kim for Cam, Carol.
All right.
You do look small.
Got you, Carol.
This is the future of all those strong, independent boss babes we keep hearing about.
I'm a single mom of 3, okay? And regardless, I have to hold it down for my kids because I don't have a choice. None of their dads do my kids. And I don't ever complain, but about to hear me vent today because I'm just so angry. Like, I just do everything for my kids on my own all the time. And it makes me so mad that these guys just come out here and have babies and they don't their kids. And let me tell you who's the real gangster, because it's not you. It's not you that's been in and out of prison not taking care of your kids, because I'm sure that a lot of you women can relate. The gangsters are the ones out here raising our kids on our own, trying to figure out, because instead of making excuses, going to prison so we don't have to take responsibility of our actions, what do? We do the best that we can. And you know what? I'm tired. I'm tired.
Lady, you chose career criminals to have babies with. It's almost like actions have consequences.
I'm gonna be 45 next month. And I don't know if this is like a product of just aging, but after being single for 5 years, I cannot imagine ever wanting to have a man in my space. I'm okay without that. Every now and then I am compelled to download like Bumble or Hinge, and as soon as I get a message from a man, I get the ick. I really just have no interest in dating or anything. And I often wonder, like, is this how it's going to be for me forever? Like, I don't know. My 20s, all I could think about was men. And now in my 40s, a hard pass.
A full-grown 45-year-old woman saying, I get the ick? There's no point even trying. Enjoy your cats, ma'am.
I deleted my dating apps 3 days ago, and this is not a joke. I'm actually crying. Because so much of the swiping is like to make myself feel validation from an outside source that ends up leaving me feeling far more empty. And my person is not on Bumble right now. Like, they're not on Bumble. My love story is better than that. My love story is something magical, and call that some, childhood Disney princess conditioning, whatever. Like, I just know that in my soul that it's gonna be grand, and they're not on Bumble. And it's hard. It's really hard to delete them all and then be left with myself and left with that spaciousness.
She's literally crying over the endless amount of validation and attention she's about to lose. Let that sink in for a second.
Okay, wait, I am so pissed off. I just got home from a date. The guy walked out literally 10 minutes into our date. If you're a straight man, I need your opinion on this desperately, because I think I'm right and clearly he thinks that he's right. So we matched on Hinge, and I have really good photos of myself on Hinge. A few of them are AI generated. They look exactly like me. While we were out on our coffee / walking date, within the first 15 minutes, he asked me where one of my photos was taken. I'm not a liar, so I said that it was an AI generated photo. And he said, yeah, I don't think we're a match. And he left. That seems so dramatic to me. And also, everyone is using AI generated photos. If they look like you, who cares? The ones I use with Dream look exactly like me. They're not like the crappy ChatGPT ones. So what is the difference? Who cares? I don't know. If you're a straight man, let me know. What do you think?
Let me guess. She's looking for a real connection and a real man. Lady, give me a break.
The man that y'all claim don't exist no more, I had that type of man. I had him. And I lost him because I was stupid, foolish, young, immature, possessive, mean, with a nasty attitude, ungrateful, entitled, and ignorant. I had a good man. One who gave me roses, romantic surprises, lingerie, gift baskets. He cooked, he cleaned, he had roses and candles lined up to the floor. He was romantic. He would throw me $1,000 even when he wasn't rich, just to go get my damn hair done. My toes, my nails was there. He cared about me. He played old school music and slow dance with me. He fed me good, took care of me, took care of my kids. I had a good man. And I lost him because I, first of all, was shocked that I even got somebody like that. I had never had nobody like that before. And I went into overdrive just doing stupid, try to control him and put my claws into him. And it was unnecessary because I had somebody who loved me for real and did not cheat. Loyal. Oh, loyal. If you got some man like that, please do the work. Be appreciative and be grateful. Don't be entitled. Cause that man, baby, he gone. He with a new woman. And she looked happy as hell. She looked happy as I did when I was with him. I'm happy for her. You live, you learn. Don't lose no good man, cause I'm gonna tell you, they are rare. And since I've been out here in these streets, it ain't nothing for me in these streets. They all trash.
At least she's taking some accountability about it. But hey, like we love to say on this channel, when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Single mom, 5 kids. All your kids live with you?
Yes.
Okay,
Full
so
time.
there should be child support coming in, right?
Yes.
So what does that add to your income?
$1,000 a month.
No.
Pretty much. I've been fighting for child support increase, but he placed the divorce order in another state, and it's become impossible for him to voluntarily agree to give Texas jurisdiction. He's purposely not doing it so that I can't get the actual income I need.
Who's the father of all 5?
He's the father of 2. The 2 oldest.
What about the others then? There should be child support.
My son, he does get sporadic child support payments, like $370 a month.
Okay.
I don't receive all of that.
I believe there are 2 other children unaccounted for.
Right. I don't get child support for both of them. Her dad is completely evading. They've tried locating him like 4 times.
Tried locating him like 4 times.
So we have a classic 5 by 3, 5 kids by 3 baby daddy.
Right. I don't get child support for both of them.
But he wasn't so terrible to make 2 kids with.
You had 2 kids with me, so now you should pay for all 5 of my children. What is this Olympic level audacity?
Is that a threat?
No.
Is that a threat?
Do not push me.
Do you have this recorded? Because is that a threat to me?
It's not a threat to you. If you can't abide by the laws, then we'll get the involved.
Oh, we will. Not a problem, Chris.
I'm not going to argue with you. Give me my son before you piss me off.
What are you going to do, Chris? Tell me right now. What are you going to do? Because
Just
go
go get
on
your
video.
son, and if he
There is-
refuses you, then that's another refusal. You might want to watch out.
Threaten me again, Chris.
He's
Come on,
not threatening
threaten
you.
me.
He didn't threaten Nobody you. threatened you.
You get the hell out of here.
What are you going to do, Miha? You don't give me my son. I know you're not.
Because you're a criminal.
You're a husband like this. Watch out. Open this car.
No.
So you're refusing him.
I'm not refusing him. I'm having a conversation with
You're
the
not
father.
allowed.
Do not talk to me.
Hey, are
I'm
you
having.
going to argue in front of my son?
My son is supervised, so don't even go there.
This might be one of the greatest birth control ads I've ever seen. Baby mama drama sounds exhausting to deal with.
There's women that I've dated that were so incredibly high quality, personality-wise, just amazingly high quality women, right? And because I was able to recognize that and I respected them so much, they would wind up cheating on me or leaving me and dating the most degenerate morons you've ever seen. No joke. Out here in Phoenix, this is no joke. There's a girl out here that I could potentially even get her to come in and talk about this. She's a pretty chill girl. She would talk about this. It's one of my ex-girlfriends. Lovely girl. I would have given her the world. I saw her value. So nice. I took her to Hawaii. I was so nice to her. We had a lovely time together. After about 6 months, I actually wanted her to move in with me because she's so intelligent, so incredible. I wanted her to move in. She's that amazing. I want more kids. So I was like, let's do it. She wound up declining the offer. Why? Because I didn't have frame. Then she wound up dating somebody after me who is flat broke. I actually know this guy. He's a very nice guy. I like him a lot, but a failed musician on massive amounts of got her pregnant, and then she wound up living in a trailer park, having to go work at this like old person's home just to be able to pay for her daughter to go in daycare, okay? And she'd call me later. She's like, it was the worst mistake of my life. Like, I think about it every day. And so she sucked me back in, and I got sucked back in. And here's the best part. You ready to hear this? I lost frame again, okay? I lost frame again, and then she dumped me. And rather than living in a mansion, she chose to keep scrubbing floors and cleaning up feces. That is how bad they don't want to date you if you don't have frame, that they would choose to scrub the feces of old people while their daughter is stuck in daycare. They would let their own daughter rot while they clean filth over living in a mansion with a guy that they do love, but who lost frame.
Sir, you lost this woman to the trailer park life and then let her back in? As a single mother this time? Brother, this is a you problem.
Why does no one talk about how hard it is to find a guy that genuinely likes you when you have surgical enhancements? Like, I feel like when I never had like what I had done to my body, it was easier to find men that genuinely like me. Now I just feel like everyone sees me as an object, and like men just literally lust over you. Is it just me? And I just feel like this ain't spoken about enough. Like, literally every man sees me as an object. Every man says something to me. Does no one want to love me?
Ma'am, you paid top dollar to get men's attention, and now you're complaining about male attention. Come on now.
Name an age and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Sydney, 37. Just popped it off for the age. Just all this the age thing.
Yeah.
So other than that, everything else, she seems really cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
So is he someone that's your type?
You handsome.
Thank you.
I actually have those pants.
You do?
Yeah, and they didn't fit me, so they're just sitting in my closet. But
So you understand?
No,
you understand style.
yeah.
Actually, that's a good thing.
The girl is out, but the pants are in.
Guys, there's something a man once said to me like a couple of weeks ago, and it's coming back right now. This guy says that, oh, I'm like to him, I'm abstaining from, I'm celibate. And then he's like, oh yeah, the church is filled with people like you. People like me? Yeah. He says, yeah, you guys do it all, and then when you're tired, you go back to church so that you can find a man who's going to rescue you. Now, I didn't want, like, when he said that, I was like, no, but then it's not like that, you know, we were lost and now we're fine. Now, I'm thinking about this. Uguti, like, take me, for example. I've smoked, drank alcohol, all kinds of alcohol. I was a party animal. I've done it all. And now I'm tired. I am tired. That's why I gave my life to Christ. I'm like, Lord, I am tired of this life. I don't want to live this life anymore. It don't make no sense over here. And then I went to God. And when when I am with God right now, like when, you know, I don't know how to put it, but as I am working on myself through God, through Jesus Christ, in Jesus Christ, I wanna get married now. I never wanted to at first, but now I wanna get married. And so is this guy right?
He's right about you, at least. Too many women think they can just make the switch from to holy with zero consequences. Men are wising up.
They loved having white Americans in their village. Now, I done replaced them. And they are looking at me like, who, you? You that look like us? You're here to help us, to save us? What happened to the white people? And you bald, you ain't got no hair, and you childless, so you really not a woman. In their culture and at that time, you're not a full woman if you don't have children.
I mean, if she can't even save herself, how's she supposed to save a whole village?
How old are y'all? Yes. It was nice meeting you all, young ladies. I'm finna go home. All right, nice to meet you. Appreciate it.
Smart man. You can't lose a game you don't play.
I'm gonna give you a 360 real quick.
Wow.
Because I'm 40 years old.
I didn't ask for that.
But you said you're looking for a cougar. You never met a cougar like me.
All right, go ahead and do your little 360. She don't listen. She don't listen.
I don't have to listen. He's gonna be my little baby.
Go ahead and do 360.
Okay.
I ain't worry about that.
You can't even handle this, first of all.
Girl,
boy.
see, here you go with the insult.
How are you 40 years old behaving like a middle schooler? Ma'am, at some point you need to grow up.
I turned 40 in 6 months and I'm single with no kids. What the hell am I doing with my life? Oh my God. Oh my God. I am working out, I'm working on my skincare, I'm figuring out my favorite haircut for my face, I'm whitening my teeth, I'm wearing my Invisalign again. I am doing all of the things to prepare for my 40th birthday. But what I'm not doing is spiraling. I am not spiraling, okay? I have moments where I think, am I spiraling? Am I about to spiral? Am I about to have a little breakdown? And the answer is no. What I do want to do is focus on having the best 40th birthday of my life. I want to make sure that I look amazing, that I feel amazing, that I'm surrounded by people that I love, that I'm proud of the event that I'm throwing, that I make people excited to spend time with me, that I feel accomplished, that I'm not going into it feeling badly about myself. I am 6 months out. My birthday is January 1st. So follow me if you want to see what I'm doing for a little birthday glow up. All the procedures, all the injections, all the skincare, all of the superficial things that make me so happy. I love self-care. You could say that self-care is my hobby. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with saying that taking care of yourself is your hobby. I'm also a walking billboard, being single at 39, so you best believe I'm gonna make sure that it's looking good. And I think it's fun. I think all of this stuff is fun. Call me vain, call me whatever you want, but I want to feel amazing on my 40th birthday. So let's do it together. Let me know what you want to hear from me, what I can talk about, what sounds fun to you to know about, and I'll share it all.
This is just her coping and trying to look good on TikTok. Let's be real, 40, single, and without kids? That's not fun, it's just sad. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch some of my videos right after this video. So if you like this video, you might as well watch another one. Till next time.